We're live this afternoon from the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this match between Pakistan and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And I have to say, I'd be very tempted to set my bowlers to work early. It's likely going to be very tough to score runs on this surface. The ball should be doing plenty. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Thanks, David. Captains are ready for the toss. Let's join them in the middle. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Adelaide Oval. You join us for this 10-over match between New Zealand and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Thanks, others. We're almost ready to get underway. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and it's a very batter-friendly pitch. There's not going to be much for the bowlers. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Great information there from David Gower. Let's join them in the middle to find out who'll be fielding first.
Well, that's the obvious decision. Don't think a captain has had an easier choice to make. The bowlers are going to need a lot of luck on this kind of pitch.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Some adjustments to the field.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Wait on it.
Out. Good catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Williamson will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Comfortable single if they take it.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
8 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 1 for 8. Stark, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the city end. And
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Stark from the city end.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Stark. Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yes.
Great shot. At
Yep.
least one on offer.
Ball's in. No.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
A few moves made in the field.
Yes.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah. No,
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yes.
India found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Finds the edge. Strong appeal. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Conway, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
No.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Drives and misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Caught. Gone.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Williamson gone for not many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Amir, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
That's the over. New Zealand are 3 for 26.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah, yeah.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Beaten on the drive.
Stark with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Waiting. Yes.
Loud shout. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Neesham ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Singh, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Thick edge. Loud appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Hit that hard, nailed it.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the City end.
Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Seemingly wanting to keep the strike. That would have been a simple single.
Yep.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Santner takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Waiting. No!
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Misses everything.
Santner seems intent on farming the strike, deciding against taking the easy run. Surely it's worth ticking the score over.
Amir coming into the attack from the Cathedral end. Super piece of timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Big appeal. Time that perfectly.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well, guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Huge appeal.
Yes. Forward.
just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Nicked it! Big shout! A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Waiting.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yes.
Super catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Wait on.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Yep.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. India having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Pitch is in line with the stumps. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Missing everything. And so it will stay not out.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Straight to the fielder.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Green, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Right out of the middle.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for six. Brilliant shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. It's a decent score in the end. They can't afford to give away any free runs. It'll all start with the new ball. There's a lot of time to get these runs. It's a fairly decent total. Plenty of options. Don't need to do anything flashy. Just get themselves in and build the run rate.
Yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible. Doesn't beat the infield.
Picked up a single, first ball of the innings. India are now underway.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yes, nice bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Catch it!
Well placed, should get a single. Great reactions, brilliant catch close in.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Amir won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yes.
Bowler is confident on this one. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Going down leg, and that's not out. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Strong appeal.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Edge!
Yep.
Amazing delivery.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
6 runs added there. India are 2 for 6. Bolt, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Cathedral end. Yep, good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it. A couple on offer here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wait there. Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Keepers.
You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
Oh, well bowled.
Loud appeal.
That was it. Yes.
Gone, it's a good catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Phillips is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Caught, and that's stopped.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Edge, unplayable. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Chance! Huge nick, but no one to catch it. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Bold, disturbs the furniture.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Picks the gap perfectly. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Did well just to get it down towards 3rd for some runs.
Pollard ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Nicely played.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Williamson, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait on.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Pads that one. Huge appeal. Milne into the attack now on the City end. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Big appeal. Chance to run two. Drives and misses everything.
Turning down the single, surprising. That seemed like a very, very easy single.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Misses. They failed to make their ground, but can't hit the stumps.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over. 7 off it. India are 6 for 40. Santner, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the cathedral end.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Nice shot.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Beaten on the drive.
Bit of a wild delivery. I would have been calling it a wide, but the umpire lets it go.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Quick edge. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Pads that away.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Got their head right in line with the ball, a beautiful strike there down the ground.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Edge, there's no one there. Could go down to the boundary. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Santner from the Cathedral end.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Times it nicely.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Right out of the middle.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Yep.
Marks the end of the match. India have taken the victory. The final margin, none. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly.